Hello everyone, I'm the T. Welcome back to Pokemon Ruby. So we have 6 badges, only 2 more to go. I'm sure we're like totally at the end of the game and there's not a bunch of like stupid evil teams you have to go deal with. Also we have Fly now, so that really opens up a lot of where we can go. Oh, KFC's dead. Let's go heal KFC real quick. So there is one more Pokemon that I have planned for my team that I think we might be getting today. And then eventually one of our team members will also be replaced with Groudon, so whatever. So I think we do want to go back this way. Yeah, I think we want to head towards Lilycove. Wait, isn't this guy? Oh. You look just like the champ and the Macon guy, so I was confused for a second. Let's see. Also, who are we gonna need leveled up eventually? Who's the next gym leader? Okay, we need Tengu leveled up, so let's put Tengu in front. Poor Clownbird, never getting leveled up. Did I get whatever's over here? I have to have, because there's nothing there, right? Yeah. Oh, I like that shadow. That's really cool. And it disappears behind the rock. That's very cool. Huh. Hi. It is raining. I don't know if... Well, that's fighting, not... Every time I see a Rock Smash, I think it's Rock-type. Also, I like how JPEG artifacty the Nightshade background looks. Oh no. Okay. No, I'm gonna keep him in, just get XP, and then I'll switch him. And then I might need to run back and heal, maybe? Or fly back and heal, I guess. Oof. Ouch. Oh, good. Putting those dumb berries I always forget about to good use. So I've had an interesting day, but it's... not sure how much I can really talk about it without... I don't know. Let's put Peekaboo in. This is not... Stephanie's not working. Stephanie's gonna die. Jesus! But yeah, I had my first therapy appointment with a therapist, and it was okay, and I'm seeing them again on next Wednesday, so... Yeah. We'll see how that all goes. And I did a multi-world randomizer with some strangers, basically, and that was a good time. Oh, this is nice that it highlights which ones I can fly to. Why can't I fly to this one? I don't remember what's there. Huh. And other than that, Well, I guess I should explain, just in case anyone watching the archive doesn't know what a multi-world is. But basically, it's a like randomizer, like Link to the Past. I think I might have talked about it on these streams actually, but and if you don't know what a randomizer is, go watch one of my randomizer videos. They're fine videos. But it's a randomizer where you can find items that belong to other players. And the randomizer that I've been playing, Archipelago, lets you use multiple games. Like, each person can play a different game. And you can still find items for people from other games in their worlds. It's very cool. Like, I can play Link to the Past and find Ocarina of Time items in my world, and it goes to the Ocarina of Time player. So something they're doing... let's start this person. Oh, okay. So something they're doing is what's called an async, and it's where like they just generate a whole bunch of worlds that are all connected, and you can just log in and play whenever. Like, you're not all playing at the same time. Oh, that's handy. That it change into water form. Oh no! This tricky boy, tricky girl. But it's working a lot differently than I thought it would. Like, there are maybe like 100 people who submitted seeds, and then they added an extra 300 seeds. Like, there are a total of 400 worlds on top of it. So like anyone can just take those extra ones that are not assigned to anyone. So I grabbed an Ocarina of Time one and another Link to the Past one. So yeah, and I'm going to take part in that. I have my own Link to the Past one that I submitted, and then the two that I'm grabbing. But yeah, I would really like to stream stuff related to Archipelago, and I think the first thing I want to do is stream myself playing through some of the games that are on it that I don't know how to play. So that would be like Subnautica and Secret of Evermore? I kind of just want to play Secret of Evermore, because that seems like a neat, like really old RPG type thing. This Castform's an asshole. But yeah, so I'm not sure which one I want to play next, but that's probably what's going to go in my Thursday slot. I almost want to like post a poll about it, but I don't think there's that many people that care. So how about you, Holly? You tell me which one you want me to play. I do have one friend who is an expert in Secret of Evermore, so that I might want to get her along to help me with it, and then an acquaintance that is an expert in Subnautica, so yeah. Ah, I need to learn about Pokemon abilities. I can't believe this cool trainer has green hair and pronouns. That was a dumb joke. Yeah, I could also do Minecraft. And Factorio, sure. I'm not gonna pay for Factorio. I've said that like 3 times now, like... I should not say that so much, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I definitely would like to check those out. What do I need to send out? I guess Stephanie? So the thing I would like to do is like learn one of the other games and then do... Okay, let's allow the word dipshits. Yeah, it's okay. Also, Jesus Christ, we're gonna die. Yeah, wow. So yeah, something I would like to do is learn how to play one of the games and do a solo multi-world where I just play 2 of the games, like play Link to the Past and something else that I've learned back to back. Like, not back to back, together as one game, just alternating back and forth between them. And obviously the hope is that eventually I will do like some 12-hour stream where I play through all of the games in one multi-world. Big, I guess? But yeah, I have dreams and aspirations that will probably never get fulfilled. Unless you donate now. Please give me money, I'm poor. And separate from that, I have been wondering if I should get a job, but then I might have to start streaming or stream a whole lot less. I don't know. It's a mess. I'm very conflicted on what I need to do. start of the stream got really heavy all of a sudden. I was like, I didn't want to talk about all this stuff, which is why I was like, I don't know if I should talk about my therapist. And then I just went on to all this. Yeah, capitalism. I need to figure out this melodic first, and then I'll talk about other stuff that I want to talk about. You know what? This is not going to work at all, is it? Oh, Peekaboo being confused is bad. That's very bad. I was thinking about, like, defense school rollout, but no. With confusion, that's not good. Let's just take a hit and then send Peekaboo. Well, even then that's rough. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a rude-ass fish. Yeah, my Pokemon are really underleveled, and that's a shame. I might want to just grind against something. Like, is there somewhere else I can go? Like, I don't know, even then, the, new Mauville side quest is still, like, level 30-ish, so... I don't have much options for me. Just let me fight more Team Magma people, they're easy to beat. Okay, well, I survived that, that's good. Is that something that hits flying? Fucking damn it! This melodic is an asshole! How much progress have I even made? Should I reset? Yeah, I'm not going to survive many hits, so it's not going to work. What the hell? Yeah, alright, let's reset. Let's just refight that one trainer we missed. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Let's play Pokemon Red. Gotta go heal, cause KFC's dead. Seriously, is there any place I haven't gone to that I can fight more trainers on? Hey Wim, how's it going? So, I was just thinking about streaming Secret of Evermore. Would that be something you would either want to watch me play or help me play or something? You know what? Yeah. I think it's... No, is this a rematch thing or it's just... I don't know if this is or not. Or if it's just hear about the trainers. Let's Google that. Oh, good. In Ruby and Sapphire, the PokéNav will keep track of 69 unique trainers. And alert the user when they want a rematch. So is that what that Pokeball icon is? Is that they want a rematch? Where's Route 118, Aroma Lady? Alright, okay. 118, so that's your Mauville? Yeah, we can go there, I guess. You're not a normal lady. Wait, it's just they literally are just back in battle mode? That's interesting, actually. Well, that's not who I want in front. I mean... I did talk to her, but I'm not sure, honestly, if it would have done the thing. Well, Peekaboo leveled up, that's good, I guess. I bet Clownbird can take this thing, even though Clownbird's not the one I need to level up most, but... I mean, they are the one I need to level up most, but not the one I need for the next gym. But yeah, I think, thinking about that, like, Wim, if you're available on Thursday nights, then I might do my Secret of Evermore stream going forward on Thursdays. I'm a little disappointed I didn't kill, but I guess there's a pretty big level difference. Good, yay. Then the joke I put on my schedule screen where I said, lol, I don't know, like, you'll see it later when I at the end of the stream, I guess, but I put lol, I don't know over Thursday, and now I know, so it's not... It's fine. I think it's like a RPG that was made for the US. Actually, that is about all I know, yeah. I don't even know if it was released in Japan. Okay, where's the next person who wants me to beat them up? Dalton. Is this also we're at 118? Isn't that where we are? Yeah. He's on the other side of the river, though. Right? Oh no, it's this guy. Okay, so I do have to talk to them. Okay, fair enough. I forgot to change the order of my Pokemon again. And again, none of these are very good for it. Actually, wait, let's just... Oops. Let's just let Peekaboo do it. Oh boy, I love when characters constantly talk about movies. I can't wait to make great jokes like, what is this, Metal Gear Solid 3? With all these characters talking about movies? Shrug. Oh, fuck, I didn't even read what Pokemon it was, god damn it. It's another electric type, isn't it? Let's put Tengu out. For what it's worth, I do love Back to the Future. Oh god, that did nothing. Whatever, I'll just keep rock smashing. What, Back to the Future doesn't work? Or shouldn't work? Tengai, come on. You're better than this. Yeah, that's how you smash rocks, like Magnemite. Whismer. I'm concerned that you're just gonna die, so... Yeah, let's put KFC in. Yeah, that sounds incredible. That sounds like the best movie ever, and you're making Back to the Future look bad by making it sound so good. Like, any movie where the main characters commit terrorism is automatically a great movie. Okay, who wants to fight me next? That's the map. Isabelle on Route 110. Are they gonna have... I think they do have high level up teams compared to the first time, so it's not gonna be like Oh, this is just right here. What trainer class are they? I mean, I wish I had a better idea of where they are. Okay, Poke fan, so they're probably not a bicycler. Also, I should move Pokemon around. Are you Isabelle? No. You're not Isabelle. You look like an Isabelle. You're not an Isabelle, you're a psychic. Oh. I don't think this is Isabelle, but it's fine. Ed win, more like Ed lose. What do I even use against Lombre? Fuck it. I'm really just obsessed with the idea of Lombre just standing there, just like getting pelted in the face by coconuts, and then just standing there, and then getting pelted in the face by coconuts. Just 4 times. Just like turning back and looking at his trainer every time. I think Lombre cares a little. It's like a duckbill. It's a duckbill. Oh no. Tengai sure gets paralyzed a lot, considering he's a grass type. It's definitely a duckbill. Yeah, maybe. But the thing is, like, he shouldn't be being paralyzed that often. Like, electric type shouldn't be attacking him because he's grass type. But I guess that's why I'd be more likely to use him against electric types, because he would resist it. You really think so? I don't know. I hope I don't die here. Fucking hell. Alright, you, Stephanie, you deal with this. You know what else I need to get? Where is it? XP share. Yeah, take that. Now you're paralyzed too. Okay, so it's back at the Devon Corporation, so now that I have Fly, I can get over there more quickly. Let's go do that after this. Let's put Tengai in, then we'll switch him again. In fact, that might make this all easier, because then I'll just stop putting the weak one in front and just go from there. That did okay. I'm glad that Stun Spore keeps missing. Yay, Tengai level up. Alright, screw all this noise, let's fly to Rustboro. Also, I was gonna say, I really like the moving around the map instead of like scrolling through all the options in order. Like, I really do like Gen 1 and 2, but I understand why they're not the greatest. This isn't the corporation, that's like the apartment building. Yeah, they live in the church, Devin. Oh, I need to go upstairs. Talk to the president. Just walk right in. I'm glad I can just walk right over the couch. Okay, now let's put somebody a bit stronger in front. Probably Stephanie, I guess. Oh, and then let's just actually fly back to where we were. And once I get over to that route, let's actually just save. Hey, Wim. I haven't used the HM or the TM for secret whatever it is, so I didn't bother. It was always on my plan of like, yeah, I should probably show that off, and then I'm never gonna get around to it. I'm just gonna forget. Take this, tiny nerd bird. You're nowhere near as cool as Nazca. Thank you for not using a move that would completely destroy me. Oh no. You're gonna use a move that completely destroys me, aren't you? Why is talking so hard? Oh right, the berry! Thanks, berry. Yeah, that's what I said. Thanks, berry. Yeah, didn't they do one in whatever the current gen is? Oh, hey. Stephanie's a big girl now. 2 years, HRT. I know it's pronounced Cornite, but I read that and I'm like, oh, great, Corknite. Wow, she's like flying on her dress. That's great. Hey boys, where we dropping? I was thinking it would have like something to do with wine. I see what you're doing, Holly. I will get my revenge on you and your parasol. Wait, no, it wasn't you that caused me the problem, it was the next person. I'm still gonna destroy you and your parasol. Parasol? No, you only get one soul. You don't get to have a pair of them. I think it's very funny that once Castform dies, the clouds come back out. I'm like, is everything still good? You're the one who's getting rid of the rain. Oh, I didn't see this ninja boy, huh? The camouflage actually worked! Bug doesn't resist psychic, right? That's not a thing. That's good, I like that. I think it's interesting that all of these ninja boys use Ninjask with Double Team. Like they went to some ninja school that said how you have to raise your Pokemon. Coughing! Me. I hate the way the Pokemon anime does that thing where the Pokemon say their names. It's just really dumb and like not accurate to the games. Also me. Oh shit, a coughing! Coughing! Alright, this was the Pokemon that ruined my day, but now Stephanie's strong, big and strong. It's because I made that terrible pronouns joke, which I should not have in retrospect. But I was referencing a, dumb meme, but yeah. Oh no! No! You can't do this to me! Come on, Stephanie, come on! Yes! Yes! Take that, Jennifer. I'm gonna do my happy dance in the rain. Happy dance, happy. Okay. Oh, what's up here? Oh, more... Wait, what? Aspear berries? Add permitted term? Fuck off. Why do I even have auto mod? I think maybe I should just turn it off. Okay, what's an Aspear? Oh, frost Pokemon? I don't know how useful that is, but they don't take up item slots really, so... I'm glad that Wim isn't allowed to say butt with two T's. Oh, look at little Lotad. What a little Dorcas. Yeah, that's fair. Making me do all the work of clicking allow. You know what, yeah. Let's see if Clownbird can handle this. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh no, Fake Out. How did you do 5 HP of damage? That seems a lot for Fake Out. Bring a gun to a leaf fight. Let me just shoot every single Pokemon I come across. It's pretty weak. Anyway, look at Nestle wasted its one turn to attack using a stat move. Lombre. No, Clownbird can handle it. Despite how weak Clownbird is, Fly is just a great move. Jeez. Maybe Clownbird can't handle it. Stop! You can stop now. Okay. Oh, no! Okay, okay, so Swift... Okay. I thought Swift could hit flying, huh? So I'm not faster, am I? Nah, whatever. Bye, Clownbird. See you later. Who deserves this XP? Stephanie. How is Lumberry so fast? I'm totally fit, but my Pokemon suck. Should I go run back, or... Yeah. How big is Swablu? Like, can you ride on Swablu's black back? Blah. Or is it just too tiny? No, the clouds are like tiny wings, like... Yeah, probably. I like how I come all the way over here just to avoid too much of this grass. I also have a bike, I should use the bike. Bike in the puddles. Oh, but that's cute! Camouflage cloaks are handmade. Oh, the other advantage of the bike is I won't accidentally go in the... There's a Kecleon here, huh? Why don't the Kecleon just stay in the grass like every other Pokemon? Yeah, that's Kecleon's problem. It's too cool. That's fair. Made it the electric type. I think it's really funny that they can't spell the whole word for the type. Like, there's plenty of space in that box. Oh. Wow, you can see me from a distance. My Pokemon are fit for the outdoors. Nah, they all like to stay on the couch. I mean, yeah, that's not far off from what I expect from park rangers. That's a question though, why don't they have bears for Pokemon? It's just like a Nuzleaf. Like, why doesn't this trainer have, like, Teddy Ursa or something? I guess probably because I don't know if you can catch Teddy Ursa in this game. Wait, what gen is Teddy Ursa? Isn't it? It's Gen 2, right? I think it's Gen 2. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Yeah, Teddy Ursa and it's a Ursa Ring. Spinda, yeah, Spinda's in this game for sure. Yeah, Beartic is a ways away. Yeah. Also, that's not really a park bear. That bear is from the Antarctic. Yeah, Snorlax is kind of a bear. I don't think it's a park rangery bear. Well, it's kind of Yogi Bear. I don't know. God damn it, Holly. Do I really? Fine. Permitted term, twink. Wait, what's this? Is this anything? Just a weird tree, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I know. I don't have the... Well, I probably have the HM for it somewhere, but I'm not getting it out. Oh, it's Red. This is Red's famous line. Oh. Yeah, that's probably what Red would say. Want to battle, if Red only said one phrase. Yeah, at the end of Gold and Silver, when you fight Red, all he says is ... over and over. I like Surskit. I wish Surskit was any good for anything. Cute, cute little dingus bug. Yeah. Yeah, Surskit's a Pokemon that, like, you look at it and, like, you see it skittering around and you're like, that's a Surskit. Like, that's what it does. It Surskits around. What's up here? Oh, more berries. Pyre. Seasons don't fear the Pyre. This one's corn or whatever. I'm not gonna look up what all these berries do, so I'm just gonna grab them all and like whatever. If there was 3 of the same one, I would look it up before I grabbed them all, but since they're all different. Oh no! It's Clever Ninja. I thought it might have been like a ramp for my bike, but no, it's just Clever Rock Ninja. Coughing. Idea for a mug. It has a picture of coughing on it. It says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my morning coughing." I don't know how you'd make it say the voice, but that's the important part. I would buy a mug that says, "Don't talk to me till I've eaten this mug," just regardless of any other context. That's fair, yeah. I'm sorry, I wouldn't buy it because I don't have any money, but if someone gave that to me for free, sure, I would use that. I don't even use mugs for anything, actually. I like how you can see the, what is Pechaberry? Poison, sure. I was gonna say, I like how you can see the clouds in the reflection in the water thing, but I think they're moving a bit too fast whenever they do show up. Like, that's a fast-ass cloud. Yeah, I just don't drink hot drinks, really. Like, I drink iced tea. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you. No. Okay. I guess I can make some figgy pudding. It's rare, huh? Oh, it's just for healing confusion. That's interesting. There are powers beyond our understanding in the world. Yeah, I haven't had hot chocolate in a while. Oh, this is just like a weird little witch girl. I love her. I don't like mug cooking at all. Like, I've tried to make eggs in mugs and they're never good. I would just much rather use a stove. Cooking's easy. Just you gotta do it. Like Holly, make sure you learn to cook before you, like, become too much of an adult. Cooking eggs is the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, just apply heat to ingredients. That's it. It's a one-step process. It's impossible to fuck up an egg, because if you fuck up an egg, it just means you made scrambled eggs instead. Yeah. If you can make a grilled cheese, you could make an egg. It's the same thing. You put it in the pan, and then when one half of it is done, you flip it over. That's it. Oh, you. I'm sorry, Holly, rather. I'm sorry, the name advanced and I said the wrong name. Yeah. Holly, get a frying pan and just put an egg in it. Just trust me on this. Like, I don't cook nearly as much. Yeah, exactly. Don't even crack it open, just put. No, but, yeah. I don't even cook, like, as much as I should, but I still make breakfast every morning. I make an egg every morning, and I use pre-cooked microwave bacon, and I put it in a tortilla with cheese. That's my breakfast every morning. I probably am still intaking way too much sodium just from that breakfast, but it's my breakfast every morning. I tried to like oatmeal, but like the options for oatmeal are either the like prepackaged kind that has like all the sugar and stuff in it, and if I do that, then I need 4 of those packets to not even fill me up. Or I tried like buying the big, like the box of oats, not box, the round tube thing of oats, and those taste terrible to me. That it's not sweet enough, and I couldn't figure out how to make it sweet, so I gave up. Oh, I'm out of psychic, huh? Medium heat is literally just the middle number on the stove thing. Yeah, like 5 or 6, sure. Viper. Oh, I don't have any more psychic. Alright, Peekaboo, you handle it. But yeah, cooking's easy. Cooking's easy, that's why I never do it. Yeah, I tried to make it edible, and I couldn't figure out how to. Yeah, when I made the kind for the packets, like the brown sugar kind that you have to use 4 packets to make a meal out of for someone who, yeah. I still have ruined like child taste buds, unfortunately. Like the taste buds of a child. Getting me to stop drinking soda was a thing. Oops. But I did, so... Yes. I can only eat ruined children. Don't think about this, it's too hard. Oh, these assholes again. They're on their way to Mount Pyre. What's over here? What's down here? What? Oh, Mount Pyre's in the ocean, I guess. Mount Pyre Pier. I mean, they're kind of like horns more. Oh, wow. I can cut to a secret base. Great. Or I can do a secret base over here. What's this place? Oops, I didn't mean to go inside. Well, I'm here now. What do you do? Oh, it's a safari zone. Do I want to go in the safari zone? Does it cost money? I mean, I don't want to catch Pokémon as a thing. And also, I hate the Safari Zone. So I think I'm good? Let's fight these creepy twins. Oh, Kohai and... Oh god, what's the other one? Senpai. Okay, enjoy. Well, Stephanie can't do anything. Nah, Stephanie's fine. Wow. Good slacking. Defense drop? Yeah. Teeter Dance is a hell of an animation. Oh, it confuses both of them. That's actually... and it confuses slacking! Good! Let's... Oh. It's very confused. What if that's the only move it has? Wait, it's gonna be fluffing off this turn, so... Yeah... Yay! I blew it in front of my junior student partner. I feel like the localizers could have done a bit more with that than that. Sure. Yay! What food you got? Yeah. Speaking of things we were just talking about... Ooh. I haven't had, like... actually, I don't know. I've had frozen fish recently. I've not had, like... And I was gonna say I haven't had potato chips... Or not potato chips, fries. Like, I don't want carbos. But yeah, I've not had fish and chips together in a long time for sure. The world's four corners. You know, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Canada. Wherever Lieutenant Surge is from. America, I've never heard of it. I don't like this man, Ectric. Whose man, Ectric, is this? Unova doesn't exist, don't be silly. I don't know why I went with Tengai. Christ. Like, I want to use Pikablu, but I don't want to send Pikablu out against an electric move. Giving Pikablu Dig was a mistake. Okay. Come on, Pikablu. Yeah! Great. Now is it faster? Or you're just gonna smell me, okay. This game's great. I never have any idea what's going on. Feint Attack. Which one is Feint Attack? Yeah, I'll replace Thief with Feint Attack. I wish there was a Pokemon Center nearby. Yay, making me. I'm T. I shouldn't have stepped in that grass. Oh, hello, ma'am. Will you play with my delightfully pretty Pokemon? No, I will destroy them. And then I'll kick your, plushie. What's the Pokemon? Wilmer? No, Wilmer's the big one. It's all you, Tengai. You got this. That was calculated. I forget these AI are just set to random. Yeah. What's up here? Ah, a nug. Anything else over here? Nope, nothing. Okay. Where are these weird berries? Ah, bananas. Yay, we made it to Lilycove. We're alive. Where the land ends and the sea begins. Oh, Team Magma and Agua must... I just said Team Magma and Team Agua. They must love this place. Alright, so what's going on here? I wonder how many kinds of Pokemon there are in the world. It'd be great to cross seas and trade Pokemon with people far away. Or you can just go upstairs and do it. I've been hearing about some rotten scoundrels who steal Pokemon and rip off meteorites. Rip off meteorites. Like, the meteorite was in a bad, you know, commercial deal. Team Magma isn't training their Wilmer. What? Why would Team Magma have a Wilmer? What? Oh boy, I love contests. Bye. What's going on here? Oh, okay. KFC doesn't know what to do with a ribbon. She would just eat it. Yeah, I just don't have the energy to learn new mechanics that I've never interacted with. I've literally never touched anything contest related. All right, I'll start contest next when we do Diamond and Pearl then. Really? For what it's worth, like, Diamond and Pearl was when I got into competitive play, and I played the hell out of Diamond and Pearl, and I also still never touched the contest stuff. Remember, it says Cove Lily of Lily Lilycove. Yeah? Oh, okay. I'll get your Pokemon back, lady. Or not, I don't know. Wow, this guy is glued to the TV. Does XY not have contests? That is surprising. I love that we both turned to look at each other. Alright, bye. He sucks. He's a baby. No, never heard of him. No, you can't say they fuck is the problem. Yeah, that's not me. Oh, this dingus. I'd rather talk to Team Magma than you, honestly. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah? That's cool. Bororo. The same way suits. What? He knows my name. I am a T. That's true. Oh, okay, yeah. That's like a. I'm pretty sure that's a thing about like a law thing in Japan. I don't think it's so in the U.S., but it's still. It might actually be a thing in the U.S. actually too. Or maybe just phones do it because it's a Japanese law and most phones are made in Japan. I don't know actually. Wait, I didn't even listen to this guy. Oh, okay. Why would their Team Magma's base be out in the ocean? Oh, thanks, buddy. That makes sense. I will say I like these like big wide beaches for no reason. Like it is very immersive. Why are you just standing in the water, buddy? So can you like get lost? Okay, but that they're training Whalmers is weird. I don't approve of this. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think in Emerald, the base is always Team Aqua's in Emerald, so it's kind of nice that we'll be seeing the exclusive Ruby version of it. Oh, I'm doing a heart scale. Wait, do I want a heart scale? Let's hang on. Here, let's use a rare candy. Clownbird. There you go. There are very few fire types overall, which might have added to why I don't really like fire types, just because there aren't very many of them. don't know. I just realized something I want to go check. I want to go do real quick. Oh, I can't talk to the Whelmers. Why are you at the department store? No, I'm not buying any dolls. Okay. You got it coming, buddy. The department store is where Brendan will buy all his dolls. And there's nothing wrong with boys buying dolls. It's just that Brendan sucks. That has nothing to do with buying dolls. Bye! Shroomish poison type? Yeah, Brendan is lying about it. That's very true. Well, hopefully this kills it anyway. Almost. You're right, the fighting type, yep, yeah. Well, now it's poisoned. Take that, nerd. Same. I hope one day I do grow up to be a disappointment. Numel. That's fire? Is it just pure fire, I think? Yeah, whatever. Damn, Holly, you're a gamer. Shroomish looks like something I want to eat. Can I eat Breloom? No. Marshtomp. What can I use again? Oh, Tengai. Donk. 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 It's funny that that's like 4 times effective and it's still not doing much. I can't wait till Tengai evolves, and then maybe he'll be a little bit better. Yeah, it's almost like I'm better than you, Brendan. Oh, Pokédex, yeah. Here, why don't I just give you my Pokédex and you can fill it out for me? Yeah. Peace out, got a bird. Yeah, Shiftry. I could not tell you what Jimmy Neutron sounds like. Like, I must have seen an episode of it once when I was a kid, but not, like, to remember it. And by kid, I mean, like, older teenager. I have no idea what his voice sounds like. I do know what his dad sounds like. I've heard his dad voice actor do other stuff, but... Mario! I like the computer monitor things here. Yeah, that's a very apt description, yes. Wait, why is it spelled... Didn't you spell it with 2 T's before and now it's 1 T? Now it's 1 T. Why do you have a computer with all of my Pokemon's ID numbers in it? Yeah. That's very much an archetype of cartoon dads. Excuse me. And I think that's because all cartoon animators have the same kind of dad. Pretty normal stuff here. Mech mail. I don't... wait. I will need Ultra Balls, won't I? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. 10's probably good. Fluffy tail? Huh. That's good. I like that. I think it's weird that, like, the department store is the one shop that I go in and look at everything they have. It's like it's a unique place. But who needs all these vitamins? I'm not wasting money on these vitamins. I think a lot of the reason I never buy any of these items is like the same kind of like association I had as a child. Like, vitamins don't do anything. Just like in real life, they don't do anything. Oh, I like that it gives you the description, but not the name of the move. Negates all damage, but may feel... Okay, so that's Protect. Rent status or abnormalities with a mystical power, so that's Safeguard. Creates a wall of light that weakens physical attacks, so that's... Is it Reflect or Light Screen? I can't remember which one's which. Creates a... Okay, and that's the other one. Powerful fire attack that may burn the foe. Fire Blast? Strikes the foe with Thunderbolt, may paralyze, probably Thunderbolt then? Or maybe even Thunder? A vicious snow and wind attack. Okay, that's Blizzard. So this is probably Thunder then, if that's Blizzard. That's probably Fire Blast then, because these are all the same price. Powerful, but needs recharging next, so Pipe Beam. Okay. In that case... Do I want any of these moves, actually? I mean, I could afford them, but yeah. Let me check. Willowpedia's taken its time to load. Okay. Oh man, what's... I can think of the final form of Kirlia, but I don't think... If Kirlia can't learn it, then I don't think the final form can either. Gardevoir. Yeah, Gardevoir can't learn Thunder. That's a shame. And I think Blizzard, one of the Pokemon I'm getting, will already learn it anyway, so... Well, let me see when it learns it. Yeah, Gen 1 Hyper Beam is a good move. It's like Hyper Beam is not a good move otherwise. The Pokemon that I want to use that can learn Blizzard learns at level 50, but there might even... Like, Ice Beam might be a better move to use, honestly. Is there anything else that can learn Blizzard that would be good? Yeah, I don't think so. And I don't think I need Fire Blast. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wow. Look at all these posters. Mats. And yeah, I do think it is a bug, but my train of thought on it was always they are recharging while your opponent is busy figuring out which Pokemon to send out. I want to sit on Pikachu. Yeah? Hello, tiny child. Aww. Does this guy need a drink? Great. Awesome. Let's give someone an iron, I guess. Peekaboo, have this iron. Oh, I can't give you any water? Alright, fine. Keep it to myself then. Why is this elevator operated by a person? What's wrong with buttons? Alright, so that was a department store. I'm glad that Brandon blocked me from accessing it for some reason. Ooh, museum. Yeah, I hate it. I hate the bag filling. In Gen 1 and 2 it was so much worse. What grass Pokemon could that even be? Okay. I don't think the Pikachu... Oh, okay, I think I see the Pikachu. Like, if she's, like, sitting down at a weird angle. Sure. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I bet the art does look pretty different in the remakes. That's an interesting thing to think about. Well, a Snivy wouldn't exist yet either, so... An ancient bird Pokemon. That's literally just Pidgeot. Come on. No, the grass one for this is Trico. Yeah. Right? Pretty sure that's right. I think Snivy's the next generation. What? I need to see that. That's interesting. Someone fix these paintings. Ah, okay, sure. Why did I talk to this person again? Is that like Homer Simpson or something? Saw it. Oh? What? Oh no. Okay. Is this a thing? What is this? Alright, whatever. Are my Pokemon healed? Yeah, okay. Maybe, yeah. Oh, they said to go south, right? So yeah, that's why I can't go this way. Okay. Alright, off to adventure, I guess. Wait, I've been down this way. I talked to you, though. It was 60 years ago that my husband proposed to me here. I said no. Moo foo 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 moo foo 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 foo. Fo ho 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 fo ho 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 ho. I'm glad that they don't localize the laughing noises. Oh, okay. Ugh. Let's go drop off some items, I think. I mean, actually, let's just use, like, the zinc and whatever. Like, I'm not gonna care what I use it on. What does zinc raise? Special defense. Tengai needs that. I don't know what that is. It's not down here. Where was the port? Was it in the route? That's not it, right? No, I'm pretty sure it's over this way. Alright, hang on a sec. Lilycove. No, it's not here. So where am I going then? Oh, okay. It's not from here. That's what it is. Alright. Why am I going back in here? Okay, so I'm supposed to be heading towards Mount Pyre. So where is Mount Pyre specifically? Okay, it is here. Not this way. Just taking some time to psychically destroy a little puppy as I take my morning walk. Here we are. Okay, so just to verify, so Mount Pyre is somewhere in... Is this Mount Pyre? This looks like Mount Pyre. We made it. This is just the Pokemon Tower again. It's literally Pokemon Tower. There are ghosts here. Whatever. Tengai is good now. Let's put Tengai in front, and let's give the other item to the bird. No. My Pokemon don't die. I can't believe you let your Zigzagoon die. I killed 3 Zigzagoons on the way up here. I don't know why I'm so mean sometimes. I'm a nice person. Cool. Isn't that the thing that makes encounters rates go down? Yeah. Yeah, but you have to hold it, so... For what it's worth, these Duskulls are not giving me much, XP. Yeah, maybe I will use that Cleansed Egg. I'm out here now. Was I supposed to go inside that place, that upstairs first, or... I don't know, let's go this way. It's fine. Skill swap. Ooh. That's a neat move I'll never use. Oh, it's getting very spooky all of a sudden. I want the max potion. I really should have just dropped off some items, huh? Or sold all these nuggets. Yeah, that is true. Oh, there was a mech ether in this grave, and I just stole it. As you do. Okay. Actually, now I can't get to the left there. I'm sure he would have walked towards me. Ah, it's fine. That's clever. Huh. That's unfortunate, but it's still a neat thing. This man has 3 Zubats. Okay. I I want to steal stuff. Tengai's pissed. Thanks for giving me the strength I needed to win, Poochyena. It's funny that Meryl and Azumarill's cry does sound like it's saying Meryl. Meryl. I don't even remember what Mount Chimney was. Mount Chimney was such a tiny blip on my memory that I don't even... Like, not only do I not remember you, I don't remember Mount Chimney at all. For me, it was Tuesday or Friday, because those are the days I stream Pokemon. Like, you could have said Tuesday and matched the actual line, and you had a 50% chance of being right, but Thursday was 100% wrong. Anyway, here's this nerd again. Ah, yes. Team Magma wants the blue orb, so that they can summon Groudon, the Pokemon associated with blue. Oof. How can they take the blue orb? The blue orb and red orb must never be separated. They belong together. Oh. Okay. Yep, they fought. Groudon raised land. Kyogre raised sea. They fought. Orbs. They went underground. There was not any kind of weird giant snake Pokemon, that's for sure. Any kind of weird dragon snake. I don't know, actually. Like, I guess I would imagine you encounter one of the teams here, and then you just get the orb from the other team. But I don't know, actually. Or is it like both of the teams actually each respectively take their orb and... Like, I mean, yeah, you get both eventually, but like I think what happens is like Team Magma takes one orb, Team Aqua takes the other, and then you fight them both at some point to get the orbs back. Well, in this, you only fight one of them to get one of the orbs back. And you just get the other. Yeah, that sounds right. I've literally not played Emerald. Ah, finally, someone who wants to fight me. Oh, what? Okay. Ah! Oh no, he's turning into a Pokémon. I haven't used KFC in a while. And I'm not using him today. Her today. I mean, Stephanie can't do anything. Back to KFC. Gender is fake. Wait, it's not steel type? Or is it steel and ground resist fire? Isn't that what it is? Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that earlier too, yeah. Isn't that wild? Oh, Double Edge might be a good move. Okay, we don't need Defense Scroll. Double Edge is a good move for huge power. Aye. Are you guys a double battle? I came here on a dare with my boyfriend. It's really scary, but I'm with my boyfriend. It's okay. I know. I'll get my boyfriend to look cool by beating you. Oh, okay, I can't hate them. They're adorable. It's amazing how bad Rock Smash is. Holy shit. Oh. Tengai is about to steal your girlfriend's Pokemon? Bye. I like when Roar just works out in your favor. That's always very satisfying. Oops. Oh, I probably don't want to fall to the hole below. Floor below. Also don't want to fight these Duskulls. Ah ha 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 ha. This is no place for children. Aren't you a child? Why do you have a... Why are you a psychic? And where are your shoes? Oh, Jesus Christ, you have a Kadabra? Give all Pokemon shoes. I lost that cleanly, unlike my feet. Yeah. And yeah, dark type moves are physical, right? In this gen, isn't that... Or, wait. No, they're special, aren't they? Pretty sure there's... Because Ghost is physical, and Dark is special. Oh, you're right. Yes, that is true. Defenses, yeah. At least this one looks like a psychic on the overworld. Again, still no shoes, though. Yeah, I agree. I drown in self-pity. Oh, this ain't a psychic, it's just a person who likes music. I bet I want to drop down all these... I bet you there are multiple holes I need to drop down to get to those items. That's probably what it is. Yeah, you don't see a human spitting water out of its mouth. Yes, you do. That's totally a thing humans can do. This is a weird translation choice where Sensei would have fit better than Teacher. Bye. Oh no, my item. I get, like, that doesn't go away forever, right? Like... I'm gonna be mad if it does, but we'll check at the end of the battle. I like Machoke's pose, just relaxing on the ground. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, okay. Hariyama, big boy. Wait, I can just go to summary. Yeah, it's fine. I love all things horrifying. It's like a disease. When I'm here, I shiver with fear. I love you. I love you, Hex Maniac Tasha. Let's run away together. Yeah, of course, like berries and stuff. Oh, air balloon too, I forgot about that, yeah. Do I still have this emote? Did I get rid of it? No, we have it. I want to see dreadful things. I can't leave. Stay. Won't you stay with me? Yes. The game is over. This is what we're doing for forever. Alright, I gotta go. When I'm here, a curious power flows into me. You're not as fun as Tasha, but you seem pretty alright. Valerie. I like the name Valerie. Maybe Bullet Seed. I don't... Bullet Seed, sure. Yeah, Fake Out, sure. Bullet Seed is never the correct option. I don't know why I would ever pick it. Surely I'm gonna get a better grass move at some point, right? For what it's worth, like I was getting really annoyed with not being able to, like plan out a good route through the game. Because basically every time I look at a walkthrough, like, they talk about every single route, even all the optional ones, and it's like, I don't need to know this information. I need to know where I'm supposed to go, and then I can plan around that. And then I figured out what the solution to that was. It was to read the guide, and just ignore all the routes. Just read every city. And every, like Mount Pyre, like every big location. And that got me through it, so... But hilariously, I still did fuck up because, what is it? Yeah, Lilycove, I didn't need to go there yet. I was supposed to go straight to Mount Pyre, but... Or Slateport, is it Slateport that I went to? Whichever city I just went to. No, it was Lilycove, yeah. I think I'm supposed to go to Slateport later on or something. I don't remember. But it doesn't matter, it was good to go there first. And it was not that far out of the way. I like Shuppet, like they're that weird, like ghost thing you can make with a ball and a rubber band. There was nothing here really, just some TMs and stuff, right? TM 30. Because yeah, I guess we had to go fight Team Magma, that was the whole thing. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is the dumbest move in Gen 2 and 3. It's a physical move that lowers special defense. Ugh. Yeah, that checks out. I expected more of an animation on that one. I don't need Lax Incense. Right, what does Lax Incense do? Besides, is it just for breeding, or does it have any, like, old item effect? Reduces the accuracy of moves targeting the holder by 5%. Oh, what? That's actually kind of neat. Here, drink this fresh water. Don't worry about it. Which of these holes do I want? Like mail, to mail things. Okay, I picked the right hole. Oh, do I want the sea incense now? What does that one do? I probably want it, but... I should get rid of these nails as a thing. Actually, I just use these, right? Yeah. Oh, this boosts the power of water-type moves by 5%. How does that compare to the Mystic Water? Mystic Water boosts by 10%, so it is terrible. Okay, apparently later gens, Mystic Water does 20%, and Sea Incense also does 20%. That's interesting. Hi. That's funny. Because you realize that you just dropped in where he is. Alright, we're finally out of here. Almost. So where am I going next? I wrote down Slateport. Where is Slateport? Isn't that a city we've been to already? Or not? That's Nevergrand. Yeah. That can't be right? Because I know the Magma Hideout is in Lilycove. Why did I write down Slateport? Let me just check real quick, because I'm going to worry about this. I should have taken better notes. Oh, yeah, apparently I'm supposed to go to Slateport. I don't know. Let's just see if I get any indication of that in Lilycove, because that seems weird to me. Or maybe they said something about it and I just missed it. Whatever, let's just go to Slateport, I don't care. So just go back to the previous thing, just make sure I'm not missing something. Yeah, I guess he must have said something at Mount Pyre about Slateport, and I just completely missed it. Wow. Are those the two reporters that I keep beating up? I've been on TV plenty of times after I beat up these trainers. Underwater Cavern on Route 28. I don't know how I can get underwater. Team Magma loves their submarines. I can understand why they made Team Aqua be this part of it for Emerald. Okay, we'll just walk slowly in, I guess. I commiserate. What? I shouldn't have advanced so fast. Oh, is that where your headquarters is? That you guys just jumped in the water? All right. That was weird. You guys are still hanging out here? Let me guess, you took the submarine over to here? Wait, no, it's not the right way. It's down here. No? No, nothing over here. Let's see here. Ah, a cave in the northeast of the beach. Why, how did I miss that? Oh! Okay. Fair enough. I wonder what it was blocking it before. Ah, this looks like a Magma Hideout. Is there anything fun here? To be fair, the version that appears in Sapphire and Emerald is a little more watery than this one is, so I guess good on them. Hey, what's up, buddy? Ay ay ay. Suspicious character spotted. Anytime any character in a game says ay ay ay, I'm pretty sure that the localizers just watched Power Rangers. My speed harshly fell and I was still faster. That's incredible. Sure. Is there an III in Crazy Train? I don't remember that, but I mean, I've definitely heard Crazy Train. I don't... No, I disagree. I miss games where you could just walk up to stuff and it would give you dumb text about it. Yeah, that's why I agree it's not a apt comparison. Oh boy, teleporters. Did I pick the right one? Warp panels, the hideout's pride and joy. You're clueless about where you are, aren't you? Yeah. I'm gonna pull up a map of this place just so I don't miss anything. Yeah, this is gonna work. Oops. Okay. Well, this map's confusing. Oh, come on. Come on, Stephanie, you got this. Thank you, Stephanie. If Stephanie died to a Zubat, I swear to God. It's fine. Oops. Here, Stephanie, fill up on these berries. Yeah, might as well just use the last one. Okay, so I apparently did miss something the other way. Frick. I forgot to... And like a max elixir would be kind of useful, maybe. Here, Stephanie, have this soft sand. I'm not gonna forget about that and wonder why it's there later. Okay, where am I on the map here? This way. Okay, this is the only portal here. In-cruise snacks loaded A-OK. Nothing left to do but KO a pesky meddler. Ooh. Spooky words. Okay, I want to go the other way first. I think of any Pokemon, Zubat has the most Gen 1 sounding cry. Or maybe it's just because I'm not encountering a ton of Gen 1 Pokemon in here, in this game, but... Yawn. Keeping watch over the hideout bores me. I mean, does Zubat have much competition on bat quality? Like in Pokemon, I mean, it's the worst bat in Pokemon. It's also like Batman is better than it. I think it's a pretty bad bat overall. I don't know. I mean, yes, I don't know how related those two things are, but like trying to win a battle with a team of Zubats, yeah, is comparable to getting rabies, I guess. I don't I don't really like this train of thought. So this is a puzzle. What happens if I step on the wrong one? It just takes me back. Okay, that's fun. Cool boat. Oh god. Yeah, Electrode has a pretty Gen 1 sound to it too, huh? Fate attack? Problem with Zubat though is it doesn't have any poison moves. That's why it's bad. So for some reason I feel like Sonic Boom should be flying type. I don't know why. I'm sorry, Whim. I'm mean to the Zubat. So fun fact. This is the only Master Ball in the game that is not from the lottery. This is the only Master Ball you can find in the game, and it's hidden in this little area that you can completely miss. Well, I can only use the one, so... Although, to be fair, yeah, I have 2 other Pokemon I need to catch in this game, and I'm probably just gonna use a Master Ball on Groudon. So... It's empty, like my soul. Yeah, sure. I want to know the secret of Team Magma's hideout. If that's a secret, you'll have to guess. You know, with how much they give Zubats and Poochyena to the evil teams, it's like they want you to hate these Pokemon and think they're garbage. I'm sorry, I can't help it. The games are just conditioning me to think that way. Oh, I missed what it was. Oh well. For what it's worth, KFC stands for Kung Fu Chicken. KFC has never been to Kentucky. Although, maybe it's Kanto Fried Chicken. Oh no. It's one of these people on the assholes on the internet who's a keck. Where does this go? Sure thing, I'll battle you, whatever. Oh, that takes me to another item. Okay. That I don't really need, but whatever. I'm sure I have at least one of them already, so it's not going to fill up my inventory. I think with Numel's, like, bags around its eyes, it just looks so done. I can't believe they're sending me out to battle. I'm just gonna die to surf in one hit. What's missed? Oh, for lowering stat things. I think Safeguard is better than that. Fury Attack's not really useful though. I mean, I'm gonna replace them both either way, but let's keep Fury Attack. Is this Team Magma's Hideout? Magma. Also, that's literally where we were, over there. Hi. Why did I stop? What? That was weird. Bye. Why didn't you just... Why, like... Okay, it was weird that you didn't walk up to me and fight me, like that's what I was expecting to happen, but... Oh, it's Tabitha again. I think I fought Tabitha? I don't remember. I hate this map. I can't find anything on it. Oh, okay. I think the last warp is an exit warp, and I don't want to use it. Like, I have to fight Tabitha to advance the plot, is what it is. I like when even the AI is like, I guess the only way out of this is if I get lucky on status conditions. Camel Erupt. Team Magma's really easy to beat. Always. Okay, bye submarine. Okay, sure. I wish you could just not do any of this and just let him get away, because it's the same thing. Well, then I wouldn't get the Master Ball, and that's what's important. Very silly of them to just leave the Master Ball laying around. Alright, so our next location, our next objective is to get to Mossdeep, which is here. No, of course not. I thought about that, and it has the same catch rate as, like, the hard legendaries, like Zapdos, and, like, yeah. It's not worth doing, I'm just gonna, yeah. Because now we can go this way now that they're cleared out of the way. But, like, yeah, just gonna use the Master Ball, whatever. I should put Gardevoir out in front. Or actually, no, Tengai's fine. So wow, it's level 35, huh? Tengai has the Miracle Seed, right? Also, I forgot to go to the Pokemon Center and drop off my item. It's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna find items in the water. Sure. I like Wailmer and Wailord. I wish I could use a Wailord, but they're just not very good. But I like the giant creature. Giant boy. I just want to say giant boy. Wailord is so big. Hey, buddy. Oh, are you saying you don't have any water Pokemon to ride on? Well, hopefully it doesn't use a Dark-type move on me. Nope, we're good. I have no idea where I am. I don't have a map of this pulled up. Okay, just keep going this way, it's fine. Wait, there was land there. Huh. Tentacool. Like, why is Tentacool the one Pokemon that they're like, well, it's a water area, what Pokemon from, like, what previous water Pokemon do we want to bring back? Tentacool? Sure, we came up with, like, 10 other water Pokemon for this game, but still gotta bring back Tentacool. Still gotta have Magikarp on the old rod. Imprison? Oh, yeah, that's not useful. Well, I'm here now. Help, I'm trapped at this island. All cute girls want to be cops. That's not true. That doesn't mean anything. What am I talking about? Well, it doesn't matter. We didn't teach her in prison, so she's not gonna be a cop. What? Hunter's house. I hope you're just named Hunter. I'm the diving treasure hunter. I'm the awesome dude who makes deep sea dives to gather treasures resting at the bottom. You haven't got any treasures for me. Shards. Okay. Oh, this is level 7. No, not fighting a level 7 tentacle. And we're in Mossdeep. What are these plants? This is not Mossdeep. We are in the water still. In real life, walking around in like this wet area would be really dangerous because you never know when it's actually just going to be really deep and you're going to fall in. I guess it's like swamp water though, but like swamps aren't usually in the ocean like this. They're like more inland. Aye. Why do you have a door on the back of your house? Interesting. Nope. Okay. Child! Why? Well, we're watching. I wonder if that was just like a joke in Japanese? I don't know. That's a weird line. Two gym leaders? How can that be legal? Well, tell your little brother to go find my secret base. Oh! So this person is when you forget where your secret base is, they will tell you where it is. That's actually really good. You're weird. Okay, let's put some items away, actually. Okay, well, I don't need the sea incense. Is there a painting in the PC? What? Okay, I don't know if I need the heart scale for anything. Okay, Miracle Seed needs to go back on him. Silk Scarf, no. Don't need these nails. Should sell those nuggets. I mean, I don't need the money right now, so I guess I shouldn't. What item does Tank I have? Oh, the cleanse tag. Okay, fair enough. Oh. Same house. Hey, Steven! I got this King's Rock you gave to this guy. Can't believe he just gave it away. What a weirdo. Oh, hi, Steven! Good. You're here. Cool. Actually, I just realized the place I can get my last Pokemon is already accessible to me, but it was in the other directions, and I forgot to go that way. I was thinking I would have to go do it later, but no. So, next time, I'll do that. No. No, it doesn't like any Pokeblocks. I'm not messing around with Pokeblocks. No, thank you. Ah, here's a gym. Oh yeah, I guess you'll have to tune in on Tuesday to find out what it is. It's a white rock. Okay. Ah! Wait. This tiny child has a boyfriend? Good for her. Oh. It's... Well, you're the older brother, but you... Yeah. It's just a pen pal, but they think... sure. What's this place? Space Center, the closest place to space. Cool. Oh, I didn't mean to turn. That's funny. Like one of them did. Wait, are you watching it? Huh. I mean, when you're, like, in Kerbal Space Program, 1% is a massive mistake. Like, that's huge. And, like, Kerbal Space Program is real science, right? I've never actually played it. It's too hard for me. Alright, we are done our tour of Mossdeep, I think. Well, it's more like if you're off by 1%, then you're not getting home. Like, you won't be arranged right for it. I don't know. Sure. You want me to look at it again? It's a white rock. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. So I'm worried if I'm ready for these. Is this a double battle, or... If it's a double battle, that's probably what I want to run. Although there's other trainers in here. Yes, I have been drinking. I'm actually almost out of my drink, but let's drink another drink. Oh, these are the Chips Challenge paths. Roar! Sometimes I'm out of sync. That's what I say after I roar. I'm like, what? Ah, Fritz. Okay. Sorry, Wim, I specifically formatted the text on screen so that it would match the name of Holly's username. Can't account for all usernames, unfortunately. Among Us. Wow, this has to be the first giraffe rig we've seen in this game. Jeez, Stomp is strong. Please don't stomp on me again. Oh no, Big Steppy. I got Big Steppied on. Peekaboo? Jeez, why couldn't you have used agility last turn? Who can I use here? I guess Peekaboo's fine. I should use Double Edge, probably. Roleplay? Oh no, Kadabra has huge power. What will it do with it? That, apparently. Okay, how do I... Oh, is this button get me out of here? Wait, how does that get me out of here? Oh, wait. Okay, I can go this way. But I want to leave, is the problem. This way looks like a leaving? Yeah. Let's try this one. Don't worry, it is only me that has a weak spirit. My Pokemon spirits are fine. Jeez, level 37. These guys aren't messing around. Oh no, now I won't be able to use psychic moves against you. I won't be able to use Imprison against you. Oh, well, Comfort's still only level 29. I guess they'll get there at some point. Let's go this way? Whee. I mean, the roads I've traveled have mostly been inside this building. Yep, great. The old recover when you have full HP thing. They'll never see it coming. Also, for what it's worth, I am happier that I've been able to do longer streams recently, like closer to 3 hours rather than 2 hours, and I really do appreciate everyone who is sticking around for it. Like, even if you have to go run off or get food or stuff like that, like, it's not a big deal. I appreciate it, yeah. Did Akira really just use Imprison again? I don't have a map of this place pulled up, so I'm just kind of wandering around randomly, hoping something happens. Yay! Ah, tall Zatu. That didn't do enough damage. Oh, he's faster. She's faster. Gender's fake. Yes, I'm guessing I have to push this button and then... Yeah, that makes sense. That's... Okay, so then I need to push that other one over there. What's this do? Does this reset everything? I don't want to push that in case it resets everything. I want that to go that way. Okay. Oh, I can't go up that way. Okay. And then I can go here. Let's go heal. I was gonna wait till I figured out exactly how to get there to heal, but I think we might be there or close to there. So now, the question now, are all those buttons still pressed the way I want them to be? I guess we'll find out on this. No, they're not. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Someone pressed the reset button when I left. There's like one more button there. Oh, shit, it's that. That button. So... Wait, now I'm going this way. Hi. It's not that you're weak, I'm just too strong. I mean, so the ones in Giovanni's gym are much weirder because you step on them and then you spin in a circle constantly as you move along them, and it takes forever. That's really weird to me. But yeah, these ones, I mean, it's definitely physically moving you, but I'm not sure how or why. But I don't think it's psychic power that's causing it to happen now. Show me your talent. Hoen's got talent. Virgil. I think that would take too long. Also, the Psychic Gym would never use Machokes. But yeah, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on that. Maybe it is. Who knows? Kadabra. Kadabra. I haven't updated my Frankerface Z emotes in a while, but I also am now more thinking about, like, I need to actually come up with Twitch emotes so that people have a reason to subscribe, even though subscribing doesn't... I mean, subscribing doesn't give much money, but I guess if people have Amazon Prime subscriptions, that's still better than nothing, yeah. But, I don't know, I need someone who knows how to draw who will do it for free because I don't have any money, and I can't draw. I don't know. I guess I could find art to steal or edit, but that's not... sorry, bad phrasing. Like video game sprites, but I think Twitch doesn't like it when you use video game sprites, so I don't know. But that's what I meant by steal. I don't know. Anyway. Oop, we're here. Am I good? Yeah. Let's save, actually. Never know what's gonna happen. I don't want to lose half my money. Hee hee hee. Were you surprised? Foo foo foo. Were you surprised? That there are two gym leaders? That there are two gym leaders? We're twins, we're twins. We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking all in our minds. I messed it up because I thought they were going to keep doing this gimmick. This combination of ours. Can you beat it? Okay, it is a double battle. That's fun. So Surf will be very strong. I think Feint Attack is a stronger move. Which one of these is the bigger issue? Zarok, I guess. Oh no! I mean, Surf will still be okay, it's just not... That did alright. Oh, never mind, that did nothing. Oh, because Lilycove boosted special defense. So, they have Levitate, don't they? If Rollout's not going to do anything, yeah, Surf is still the better option. Oh, right, I forgot that it halves it, doesn't it? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, Tengai's very dead. I mean, they're psychic types. They're also rock types. Yeah, it's something like that, though. Jeez. Shockwave? Sheesh. I'm pretty sure it has Levitate as a thing. Doesn't it? Yeah. But yeah, taking out one of them is definitely the most useful thing here. Yeah. Poor Peak Blue. I should really buy some revives, because I can't buy the better revives, right? Is it just max revive that's the next one up, or do I have revives? Oh, I have 5 of them. All right. Wait, I picked the wrong turn to do. Well, I mean, Fly's not going to do anything actually. Yeah, actually Sing. Never mind. Okay, good. I don't mind that one. I wonder, actually. Well, this is very interesting that the items are occur instantly. Oh. Like, in a double battle, that's weird. Like, I could use one Pokemon to heal the second one. Yeah, I think Dark is special, actually, but... yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I could just lower the accuracy. That would be a useful thing to do. Oh boy, more Calm Minds. Hehehehe. Secret power of rudeness. Oh no. Wait, honestly, this being a double battle makes it a lot more doable, because you can... Oh, wow, Jesus. Down with hypnosis. What? Our combination was shattered. It can't be helped, you've won. So in recognition, take this. Oh, they gave me $8,400, thanks. Oh, and there's some dumb badge. Beep. The Mind Badge enhances the special attack and special defense of Pokemon. But why are you the only one talking now? And now we can use Dive outside of battle. Calm Mind. Yeah, Calm Mind is actually pretty good. So does this just... Okay, so is that all it is? It's just a warp tile? It's not a reset button? Okay, that's fair. Alright, let's go heal up real quick and... So next time we'll catch our last Pokemon and I guess go after Team Magma Space. Let's pull up the schedule here. So yeah, originally I didn't know what was going to be next Thursday, so I put that there. So first, up Sunday, we're going to finish up Super Mario World Remade from memory. Tuesday, more Ruby. Thursday, I guess, we're going to start Secret of Evermore. And Friday, more Pokemon. But yeah. Thanks for sticking with me. Y'all have a great night.